I've just been driven to make these videos now, especially for this year, because I've been able to kick myself off with a good momentum and stay consistent within everything that I'm doing. And I'm extremely focused with what I'm doing right now. And I'm getting back on a routine and back on a schedule. And it's just crazy how fast time is moving. It's nuts. Like January, we're almost done with January. Like we're on the other half of January. Like January is about to end, and it's just crazy because it was just the new year, you know. So it's like you just feel how fast time really goes. And I've always said, like, that's why you got to keep going. You got to keep grinding, and you figure 90 days in, and you're already a quarter into the year. So it's like I'm taking 90 days within myself to just, as I mentioned in my past videos, I was going to take 90 days right now. So I'm giving myself small targets, but yet what I believe attainable targets. So 3 months is my first target, and this is me. It feels so good that I've decided to give myself those 3 months to just say I'm gonna focus on myself and fixing my issues within myself that I need to work on personally. And the gym has been a great just place for me to get out a lot of that frustration and a lot of that anger, but also kind of release those negative things before I go in there and move on forward to it, because I'm like, I've been able to kind of just, I can feel myself transforming and elevating to a different, I feel it, but it's too, I don't want to get gassed off of it. So I just, every day I still have that same humbleness of like, yo, I've always said, you always gotta have it in your gut. Don't feel like you ain't shit, but you gotta have that grind, hypothetically, of saying, yo, you're no better than the next person next to you. Like, you still gotta grind every single day, and you know, treat others how you would like to be treated. And it's just respect at the end of the day, and if that feels good when you get it feels good, it feels good to have that circulation of respect, you know what I mean? It's like we have a better harmony as people when we respect each other, and it's all good vibes, you know what I mean? It really feels like we could do more, just as people, you know what I mean? But that's just not how things run, especially now. There's a lot of negativity out. There's been a lot of negativity, but now it's like, it's crazy. I mean, I don't want to get on tangents with certain things. Obviously, we could hear, like, once I'm about to talk about it, I could go off on that, but yeah. But I did want to also share some of the producers that I like. Shout out to these producers. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I use these producers' beats, and I'll pay for any beat. I will lease any beat. I'm think it's good that I can speak from an artist's perspective from this point right now, because there's probably not many artists that are honest about this stuff. And you know what? Producers deserve their credit, and there is I made a video a long time ago talking about how, free type producers and artists kind of need each other in this community, because I always felt that the artist that found that beat, he or she made the hit from that beat, and you would have never heard that beat if that artist never, made the hit from that beat. We'll use Bobby Shmurda's song, Bobby Shmurda's single, as an example. It was Lloyd Banks' song. I didn't even know that was one of Lloyd Banks' songs until after it went viral again with Bobby Shmurda. I'm sure there were other people that were Lloyd Banks fans that knew that it was a Lloyd Banks beat when they heard Bobby Shmurda on it. But I found out that it was Lloyd Banks beat the other way around, and I would have never known that if homie didn't find that beat, and that was an instrumental, but that, I feel like, happens all the time with artists. We find these beats online. Some blow up, some producers will get their credit, some probably don't, but and then people still do buy beats, people still do lease beats. I get that as well, and I'm willing to do that too. But there's certain producers that have this underground sound that's just so trill, it's like you can't find it any, like I like a trill different sound. I like it has to sound different to me. So like um the Cap CEO sound is Cap CEO, he's a producer that I came across amongst DJ Swoosh, and it sounds he it sounds crazy. He produces crazy. There's a few other there's maybe oh, not a few other. I actually have the names of them. MTXH, Vivid. Um, you gotta like. I'm not trying to put y'all on like that, but shout out to those producers. Like they're fire. Their sound is different. Um, I'm not trying to put y'all on because that's that heat, man. That's that heat, man. But just that's the sound that I like. Playboy Cardi, Pierre Bourne type beats. Um, of course, Drake Party Next Door type beats. Like those sounds are fire. Um, Now the Lucky type beats. I always said like, man, why do producers have to like? Why do we have to do things like producers? I'm happy have a way to at least get out there, but I've always said artists don't really have a way to get out there. See, producers can say type beats, but like artists, we have to be more creative on how we're gonna get our music out there and how we're gonna display ourselves as artists because there's so many other people doing music. You know what I mean? So it's all good though. I mean, you still gotta be yourself. You still gotta be yourself. But I just wanted to make a quick video. This is gonna be a quick video. Me just checking in and feeling a good vibe and letting y'all know, look, I'm still on this grind and I'm gonna keep doing what I gotta do. I gotta eat, get myself ready for get myself ready for bed. No, we're focused. But yeah, you know what? We'll see. It's not we'll see. I'm going to just stay consistent with uploading. I would like to obviously get better with editing and producing or making these kind of videos, right? Like a intro would be cool, and obviously in the future, if God willing, with my job, with work and everything, I can get better equipment and stuff like that and upgrade. But it's all a part of the grind, so I got to keep grinding and staying positive and putting, me, because I'm going through a lot too. I have a lot of family stuff taking place as well, and just personal stuff that I have to deal with, like I said, within myself too. And I'm taking the time to just kind of heal and just grind for these 90 days, but I'm happy the way things are going, and I just need to stay focused. That's how humble the grind keeps you. It keeps you so humble that it's like you can be happy while you're on it and you feel good while you're on it, but it's like you gotta keep grinding, like you gotta keep going, like, and that consistency is just like anything else, and you gotta do it for a certain amount of time to build that momentum. And then once you build that momentum, then you don't want to stop. You don't want to stop. Like you just don't want to stop. Like your body does not want to. Because you got it going. So it's like a crazy thing to learn about yourself as a person, that like, or just us as human beings. Like once you get into routine, but it's also deep because that depends on that individual as well, and I have to remember that this is me. This is my spirit. This is like where I'm driven to do what I feel like I just have a driven purpose to do whatever I'm doing. So I just have to keep going. I can't help it. I can't help it, man. Nah, I gotta get off this, man. I'm on 100. All right, peace. Like, comment, subscribe. We on this, man. Peace.